Jeff Bezos made $280 million today while you were at work. In the time it takes you to watch this video, he will make another $2 million. The truth is, the system was never designed for you to win. You were programmed to work, to save, and to hope that one day, maybe, you'll be rich. But let me ask you, how many rich people do you actually know who followed that path? There's a reason why the rich keep getting richer, and you keep struggling to make ends meet. It's not because they work harder than you. It's not because they're smarter than you. It's because they're playing an entirely different game. And today, I'm going to show you the game they play and the money equation you were never taught. But I have to warn you, what I'm about to say will go against everything you've been told about money. If you're ready, let's begin. What have you been taught about money? Go to school, get a degree, find a stable job, work hard, and save. Guess what? This is the formula for staying broke. Let me prove it to you. You trade time for money. You work 40 plus years just to retire broke. If you earn $20 per hour, you would have to work 24 years straight just to make your first million. And that's before taxes. Inflation is eating away your money every year, making your savings worthless. And let's be honest, most people don't even get to $1 million. So how do young billionaires do it? Are they just lucky, born rich, cheated their way to the top? They cracked the code. And the first thing they realized? Hard work does not make you rich. Alex Hormozi put it best. People who get rich aren't the hardest workers. They're the ones who see opportunity where others don't. Think about that. If it was all about working hard, then every construction worker, janitor, or factory worker would be wealthy. But they're not, because they're playing the wrong game. Luke Belmar says, "The system is designed to keep you a slave to debt, taxes, and wages. Until you break out of that, you will always be a pawn." You want to hear some facts? Your salary isn't designed to make you rich. It's designed to keep you surviving, just enough to keep coming back to work. The middle class is a trap. It keeps you comfortable enough to never take risks, but not wealthy enough to escape. The school system was never meant to teach you wealth. It was built to create employees, not entrepreneurs. This is why you feel stuck. This is why it feels impossible to get ahead. And if you don't break free from this mindset, you will spend the next 40 years working just to make someone else rich. But here's the good news. The moment you see through this lie, you can start playing the game the wealthy play. Bottom line is, you don't get paid for working hard. You get paid for solving problems. Think about it. A janitor works hard but gets paid little. Why? Because anyone can do that job. A top CEO makes millions. Why? Because very few people can do what they do. A football player makes more in a week than a doctor does in a year. Why? Because millions of people see their value and are willing to pay for it. Wealth is not about effort, it's about value. So the question you should be asking isn't, how can I work harder? It's, how can I increase my value? The answer? Solve bigger problems. Richard Branson says, "Business opportunities are like buses. There's always another one coming." The problem is, most people aren't even standing at the right bus stop. Russell Brunson explains, "If you want to make $1 million, you need to help 1 million people. It's not about you, it's about them." Wealth is simply the reward for solving problems at scale. Elon Musk built Tesla and SpaceX because he saw massive problems, climate change and interplanetary survival. He didn't just work hard, he worked smart by solving problems that billions of people cared about. Simon Squibb often says, "Most people are stuck because they are playing a small game. If you only try to make money for yourself, you will always struggle. The moment you create value for others, money flows effortlessly." The biggest mindset shift you need to make: money doesn't come from effort, it comes from value creation. This is how you actually build wealth. 1. Find a problem that people will pay to solve. Amazon solved the hassle of shopping in stores. Uber solved expensive taxi fares and bad service. Airbnb solved the problem of expensive hotel stays and unused living spaces. Netflix solved boring TV and cable bills. 2. Make your solution scalable. MrBeast scaled his YouTube content by reinvesting profits into bigger projects. Logan Paul built a media empire. turning viral content into lucrative businesses. Iman Gadji created an education business helping people escape the 9-to-5 cycle. Jeff Bezos started Amazon out of a garage with nothing but a vision. 3. Remove yourself from the equation. If your income is tied to your time, you will always be limited. The key to wealth is automation and delegation. The more people you serve, the richer you become. As Iman Gadji says, you don't need money to make money. You need knowledge, skill, and the ability to solve problems that people will pay for. This is the equation every millionaire and billionaire understands. And it's why your job will never make you rich. At the end of the day, it's not about money. It's about freedom. Freedom to quit the job you hate, pay off your family's debts, travel the world without checking your bank balance. But right now, you don't have freedom because you're selling the one thing you can never get back: time. Andrew Tate puts it bluntly: the biggest mistake people make is thinking they have time. You don't. Every second you waste working for someone else's dream is a second stolen from your own. Elon Musk once said, "You should be working every waking hour if you want to be successful." If other people are putting in 40-hour work weeks and you're putting in 100-hour work weeks, then even if you're doing the same thing, you will achieve in 4 months what they achieve in a year. But here's the catch: working hard in the wrong direction won't save you. You need to be working on the right things. Even some of the biggest celebrities and athletes understand this principle. Michael Jordan didn't just play basketball. He turned his name into a global brand with Nike. He understood that selling shoes and creating equity in business was more valuable than just his NBA salary. Jay-Z once said, "I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman." He built his empire by understanding leverage, owning record labels, investing in brands, and turning his influence into generational wealth. Cristiano Ronaldo is worth $500 million, not just because of football, but because he leveraged his brand to create businesses, sponsorship deals, and investments. So let me ask you, how many more years are you going to trade time for money? How much longer will you let the system keep you stuck? How many dreams will you kill because you can't afford them? The rich already know this secret, and now you do too. So the real question is, what are you going to do with this information? Most people will watch this and do nothing. They'll go back to work tomorrow, complain about their boss, scroll on their phone, and in 10 years, they'll be exactly where they are today. But then there's you. You made it to the end of this video. That means you see the world differently now, and that's a start. So here's what you need to do next. Stop chasing money. Start chasing problems. Find a problem, solve it, scale it, automate it. That is the only way to escape the system and build real wealth. And if you're ready for more inspiring documentaries like this, hit that subscribe button, because in the next video, I'll show you how to take the first step towards financial freedom. So, what's it gonna be? Are you ready to escape? See you next time.